Pisces. Welcome to your 1 till 15 September General Tarot reading with me, Adrian Nelson, your Psychic Tarot reader. Pisces, this one is for money, it's for health, it's for love. Take it as it resonates. It's a general reading. We're going to start with money first. So money is money, career, finances, courage, all that sort of things when it comes to, money and our careers and all that sort of stuff. The goodies in life. So Pisces, dealing with a Pisces, wherever you got Pisces in your chart, whatever brought you to this reading, there is a message here for you. So be open to receive. First card coming out, 8 of Cups. It's time to up your game. That's it. Time to up your game, Pisces. All right. Time to turn a new leaf. Okay. Why do I get the feeling that you are being strung along here, Pisces? Like you might be made to do somebody else's dirty work. Okay. You might want to reassess the company that you keep. Okay. Because you may think that somebody is sort of like on your side, like they're in your camp, in your corner. But maybe they're kind of just using you to sort of like run their own agenda. Okay? And if a situation pops to mind, then that's probably the person that we're talking about. All right? And you may say, well, they would never do that to me. Card that fell to the floor was Judgment in reverse. So, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That's what I'm getting. All right? That you know exactly what I'm talking about, but you want it to be someone different. And I know that it's hard because, when you give your heart to someone and you trust someone, Pisces, you do so irrevocably. And you may have taken a step or a couple of steps that you may have come to regret. So it might be time to cut your losses here in a situation. You can decide not to do it and then you can continue to suffer. But I feel that you've got some clarity about a situation here, maybe some clarity that you didn't appreciate. But, and it might be time to sort of like, maybe have a conversation with someone and to say to them, listen, this is what you've done. This is what you said, this is what I've heard. This is what I believe. And this is how I feel about it, a lot of times people have this thing that they online, they will put things like, I don't care about who says whatever about me. And sometimes it's true, but more often than not, it's not. A lot of times it's a cry for help. There is a matter here that needs to be addressed, and it needs to be addressed kind of super fast and now. Okay? So you might need to talk to someone about something that they've done to you. All right? Let them know how you feel. Okay? And you might need some support in letting them go. All right? So you might need to let the energy go here, and you might need some support in that because this person might really have their hooks and claws in you very, very well. And maybe they know some stuff about you that could be a little bit compromising. Here's my thing. When you are bouncing with a crowd or with a person that that you are sort of hesitant to talk about stuff because you know that they've got some dirt on you and they may spill their dirt, then you already know that you're hanging with the wrong crowd. And this I also know for a fact, is that everybody in this world makes mistakes. Everybody does things, says things. I've done it, you've done it, everybody does it. And sometimes it's better to just rip the band-aid off. Sometimes it's better to just rip off the band-aid and to just let the truth come out and to just deal with the consequences and then just move on. All right? Because this is sort of like, it's almost like an unspoken blackmailish sort of situation. If you are ready to be free from this in a beautiful, peaceful way that honors who you are, my beautiful Pisces, place your hand on your heart, take a nice deep breath and say yes to it. And write in the comments, I am ready. And you may be hesitant because maybe you know that, maybe that person knows, like maybe like both of you know me or that sort of thing, or know who I am, know of my existence basically. It doesn't matter, you don't know where in the world this may be. And you might be like, well, what if that person sees that, that I've sort of said this or anything like that? Again, should you be hanging with that person? All right? If you can't be yourself around people, then you want to question that. The Magician. So you are very ready to build sort of like a new space, a new phase in your life, and most likely without a certain person, a certain energy that you thought you're going to be with. I mean, this happens from time to time. I run my own business, and I thought that, I would be rolling with those people, and I will be doing this and this and that, and sometimes it just doesn't work out. And it's painful, yes, but you make peace and you move on. Such is the name of the game. All right? But when we want to play little pull behind the scenes type of thing, that is usually when you start digging your own grave. Okay? So this is basically what I'm going to say to you, my beautiful, beautiful, amazing Pisces. Stop digging your own grave. Okay? Let's look at health. So this is physical health, emotional health, mental health, spiritual health. Let's see what we got for you. If you're open to growing and expanding and learning to read cards, maybe that can be your new business, check out the links for my courses down below in the description. They're very good. They're very good. Okay? So for health, we have got here for you the Page of Pentacles. So again, you might want to consider a different approach to life altogether. Are you waiting for someone else to give you permission for when you can move on and how you can move on? Because I see you cupping your hands and almost like bending over backwards and kind of compromising yourself, really. Now, Pisces, I know that it's very hard for you sometimes to sort of like just admit that somebody can be ugly because you are such a beautiful person. Or to maybe it's quite hard because you realize that you miscalculated someone. But again, when you see the wood for the trees, best just admit it for what it is. Because you're the one who's suffering here. It's a very profound question that I heard somebody ask once in a workshop. Who's the one who's suffering? And if you're the one who's suffering, then maybe you're the one who has to do something about it. You know what I mean? And, sorry. If it's your first time here, I'd like to welcome you. If you're coming back, welcome back. Thank you for your support. If you haven't yet done so, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. All right. What is this card? Something you don't want to face. 10 of Swords. Okay? And if you're sitting and you're watching this and you're thinking to yourself, oh my goodness, is he talking about me? Then I'm probably talking to you. Remember, this is your spirit talking through me. Okay? And again, you don't come across a message by coincidence. If you're meant to see it, you're going to see it. If you're not meant to see it, you won't see it. You will go through YouTube up and down, you won't see it. Unless you're meant to see it. Okay? You click on this from my Facebook page. How did you come here? Alright. There is a tie here that you need to cut and you don't want to cut it. But what I can tell you from Spirit is you are best off cutting it because somehow you are compromising yourself, my beautiful Pisces. So stop compromising yourself. Okay? There is an energy here that is happy to throw you under the bus for their own selfish benefit. And you know this. And if you keep on carrying on with this, then you make yourself a victim in this, my beautiful Pisces. The Three of Pentacles. Yeah. Pisces, time to move on. Time to move on, Pisces. Time to move on. You don't have to, but if you don't, you might probably end up regretting it. Eventually, I see this situation going in separate ways anyways. Okay? Separate directions. Because eventually you'll get fed up of this. Okay? Let's see what we've got in love. Too many cards. The Moon, which is your energy. So here's the thing. In any situation in life, friendship, love, on your own, work, whatever, you want to be able to be you. You don't want to compromise yourself. You want to be able to be you. You want to be able to be sensitive. You want to be able to be, childlike. You want to be able to be youthful in your spirit and in your soul. You don't want to be giddy when you want to be giddy. You want to talk to whoever you want to talk to. You don't want to not talk to whoever you don't want to not talk to. You want to be you. And if you can't be you in a connection, then is it even you in that connection? Think about it. Okay? It's time to not just take your power back, but to stand your power, to be your power, to become your power. Four of Swords confirms that. You may think that you needed someone, that you needed a person, that you needed them. And maybe you did. You know, we change, we evolutionize as we go through life. But now you are ready to go to that next level. And I can tell you that when we are ready to go to that next level, everybody doesn't always stand up and say, hooray. You know, it just doesn't happen. And it's fine, it is what it is. But you are ready to go to a next level. And maybe it's time for you to go at it alone. Okay? Two of Cups. Beautiful. Love coming together. Improvement in health. Improvement in wealth. Spiritual well-being. Emotional, mental well-being. So, if it's time to cut this cord, my beautiful Pisces, then cut the cord and move on. Stop being a spokesperson and a puppet for someone else's agendas. So that you can be free and you can be happy and you can live your best life and your spirit can be free-flowing. You can be the beautiful person that you are, that you were born to be, to live the dream that the Creator dreamed for you when you were called into being. That is your soul purpose on this planet, my beautiful person. Okay? So that's what I have for you, Pisces. I hope that it helps. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you on the next video.